Hey everyone, and welcome to our 2021 bullet journal plan with me. And this is just going to be a really quick setup video of my next bullet journal. I decided to keep everything pretty much basic, and the only colors that I have on it will be on the title page, which coincidentally is not next to my grid spacing guide, which is what I'm doing right now. It's actually on the next page. I decided to do a cloud card theme throughout my bullet journal along with my monthly themes. I drew it on the iPad and printed it out on sticker paper. So this is me right here, just adding the cloud card to the book. And then I started to put my numbers a little bit too high, so I just used the Uniball pen in white and whited that out and moved it down a couple of spots. I did add a bit of color just to differentiate between each different spacing. On my grid spacing guide, the red, this will be in thirds, I think, or fourths. It's done in fourths. And I am using a B5 notebook this year instead of the regular A5. I wanted to use my book more for planning purposes, and I find that I was struggling when I tried to use my last year's book. I was struggling to get everything to fit properly, so I decided to do a bigger book this year. That way I can write a lot more down, jot more notes down without feeling like I'm going to be without space. So this is the last section that I'm doing here on the grid spacing guide. Just really simple. And then we go ahead and we will move on to our next page, which has the fiery card and my 2021 title. So I have all of these already pre-printed out for the year, and I used these Tombow dual brush pens to paint my flower and vase. And my 2021 is in black, so the flowers are gonna be like a purple, pink, and the vase will be blue. And I started doing it and I realized, let me go ahead and do the 2021 numbers before I end up covering those up. And I did end up using just too much water, and on the back of this was supposed to be my future log, so I had to move it further back, and I left this page blank for a while, not trying to figure out what I wanted to do with it. I do figure that out later. I end up using it as pictures, a place to put pictures, that way they'll cover up the water markings. So just go ahead and moving back into doing all this painting. I do cut out quite a bit of footage on this, so while the video is sped up to about 900 times faster, and it's 10 minutes for the video, but I did cut out big chunks of me painting and drawing things because it just seemed kind of repetitive after a while. So I kind of kept it really abstract. I went ahead and just put a bunch of squiggles in. Really, it was just like splotches on the paper because I didn't really know exactly how I wanted the flowers to look, if I wanted to be really detailed or not. So I just added a bunch of colors, and then I went in with this fine liner and colored in the lines on the outside of each flower. So go ahead and moving on. I do end up just writing the titles out for these, and I come back to them later at the closer to the end of the video to do just a little bit more. So I'm mostly just doing the titles right now. So of my 2021 themes, I didn't know how I wanted to set that up yet. And then my goals for 2021. And then This, I wanted to have a big section for weight loss and not really doing it by pounds, more so for inches. But weight loss is going to be on one side, and then inches that I lose will be on the other side. And I'll have the before and the after. So this will be a 6 month separation. And I do end up adding a couple of other extra added features to this after I finish the video. And you will be able to see that on my Instagram. So this is where I decided to move my year at a glance or future log, however, which way you really want to look at it. And I didn't even add any embellishments on this page. I just wrote out the dates and left space for any important dates I might want to add. So this is going to be my when did I last section in the book. So then I'll write when did I last do my hair, when did I last flip my mattress, when did I last get my oil changed, just things like that I need to keep written down in certain places. And then for each quarter of the year, I'll have goals. This is me going back to my 2021 themes and my goals page here. And I decided to kind of do what I did last year again and just make circles, write out the months, and then draw a little extra added pictures in each circle so that whenever I look, I know exactly all the themes that I used for the 6 months in this particular book. My 2021 goals, I just went ahead and wrote 2021 again in the middle and wrote out some lines here. And then this is the final part of me messing around in this beginning of my bullet journal, and I wrote out each of the 6 months that will be in this book, and I kind of had this little Instastacks picture, and I just wrote out each date and made sure that I had a room for each of the pictures. So I'll take an important picture or I'll print it off pretty much from my phone and I'll add it to the book. That's pretty much it for this 2021 bullet journal setup. Kept it really simple this year. Really want to make my planner functional and not so much about art. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you like what you watch here. And as always, thanks so much for watching.